Speed has many meanings. But what happens when the fastest hedgehog alive touches the source of speed itself? Archie Sonic isn't just fast. He has outrun time, escaped erased timelines, and moved in places where time does not exist. The speed force is not speed, it is the concept of motion itself. It exists outside space-time, it fuels all movement, it ignores physics.
Now imagine Sonic, a being already beyond time. This wouldn't make Sonic faster, it would make speed meaningless to him.
Wally is the master of the speed force. Sonic would be something else entirely, would transcend it. Sonic could override it.
So would Sonic with the speed force be faster than Wally West? Yes, not because he's faster, but because he exists beyond what speed was meant to measure.
But power always has a cost, and speed always has limits, or does it?
In Part 1, we asked a simple question.
What if Sonic tapped into the speed force? He would surpass him.
But speed is never free. The speed force was designed for beings who needed to move. Sonic does not. So when he enters it, the force reacts to him.
The speed force is not just power, it is balance. And Sonic was never meant to be limited.
Who could stop Speed Force Sonic? It would require rewriting the rules of motion itself.
What happens when Sonic overrides the speed force itself? Reality began to fracture. When speed no longer follows what can stop Sonic?
At this point, speed is irrelevant. You can't outrun Sonic. Sonic isn't just moving faster than time, he's moving independently of it.
So what if reality fights back?
Can't trap me!
For Sonic, it's silence.
I move beyond reality!
Reality can't trap him.
Your speed ends here.
Rules were broken!
You cannot escape causality.
Watch me!
Sonic has never been driven by domination. He runs because he wants. That makes Sonic the most dangerous kind of being, one who doesn't need to win. This is why Sonic never becomes a tyrant. He doesn't seek control. He moves forward and lets the world catch up. So what can stop Sonic? When speed no longer exists.
Speed was never the point. Freedom was. And if Sonic ever chose to run without restraint, the universe...
This is not the same timeline. In this timeline, Sonic never slowed down because no one ever asked him to stop.
At first, nothing seemed wrong, but adaptation has limits. Timelines began overlap, motion became inconsistent, and Sonic kept running.
When speed becomes dominance, he simply moved faster than consequences. Outgrown. Speed belonged to Sonic.
What happened to everyone else? The speed force didn't answer. Wally, I'm here.
They lost relevance.
Eventually, the universe stopped resisting, and at the center of it all, not victorious, just unchallenged. For the first time, Sonic stopped, not because he was tired, but because there was nothing left to race. Continue running and let existence remain fragmented, or slow down, not for the universe, but for connection. This timeline doesn't end in destruction.
In the last timeline, that Sinpo Suyin Waylan follow. And resolve be fract fixed with speed broke.
This timeline isn't shattered, it's stalled, motion without direction, and the longer Sonic remains out of sync, the harder it becomes for reality to remember how to move. Why speed can't fix this? Because the problem was absence. A universe can survive chaos, not being left behind.
Speed was never the answer. It was meant to carry. And I ran alone.
He slows to a pace the universe can follow. As Sonic synchronizes with fractured time, worlds begin progressing again.
This choice comes with a cost, but he loses the version of freedom where nothing could touch him. And Sonic chooses meaning. The broken timeline doesn't reset, it heals. And Sonic, he still runs ahead. Sonic fixed the broken timeline, not by being faster. And somewhere out there, another timeline is already forming.
The timeline is quiet now. He stands alone.
You saved it. Race you next time.
Because the fastest ones run for others.